Learn to love yourself before you choose to love someone else. Living by this isn't always easy, and putting yourself first isn't either. We often don't get taught to love ourselves by other people. It's a journey in which people go through once, twice, or even multiple times to regain or even strengthen the love they have for themselves. But it seems self love gets thrown away when our mind gets attracted to something else. This could be another person or even something entirely different. Let's take a look at school and work as an example. Our minds become fixated on completing certain tasks and fulfilling the duty we have set in front of us, and automatically shifts our focus for caring for our own peace of mind and health and puts it on the back burner. Oftentimes, we love to put ourselves last to make something else worthwhile. When we have exams or a final test coming up for school, it's hard for our brain to juggle many things at once, so it tries to eliminate the things we put on the side and don't care much about, so it can free up space as much as possible to get the job done. We do this unconsciously. We don't make time for certain things because we prioritize getting other things done. It's human nature to do this. But as these things progress, caring for ourselves gets shoved so far back that once we're done with the goal at hand, our body can't process much of the things it puts on the back burner to try to put it at the front of the mind again. This video is meant to inspire people and raise awareness on why you should put yourself first and love yourself. And no, it's not a selfish thing to say nor do. You live in your own body every single day and know how it functions. So you need to make it a priority to learn and to love yourself and to make sure that is maintained as one of your best qualities. We often go through this journey of self-love, but it should be a forever thing. People break up with their significant others and find themselves helpless and wandering around without purpose. This just shows you how much love was poured into the next person and not themselves. You should be able to find something inside you that is willing to put yourself first because you're worth that. Give yourself that fighting chance to look forward and realize that loving yourself is one of the best qualities someone could have. And it doesn't have to be a temporary quality for when you're having a bad day or just recently broken up with somebody. It should be on the top of your list every single day. You should care for yourself just as much as you care about the most important person in your life. Loving yourself is just like a shield, and you're going outside to the world with it. It protects you from any harm externally and safeguards you from all the negative things trying to invade your mind. And without that shield, your mind can easily be swallowed by so much negativity that it would lead you to a very hard phase where it's very troubling to recover from, and you do not want that. Many people compare self-love to having a responsibility. Some people can be responsible and others can be irresponsible, meaning that some people can slip away from self-love and still try to be fine. But you have to ask yourself, is that what you truly want? Being irresponsible when it comes to loving yourself can be dangerous, especially when you're already in a hole that feels hard to get out of. I would recommend doing things that you love, but not just that. Do something that you enjoy to the level that you can enjoy it by yourself. If you love watching movies because you feel immersed with the movie and it helps you get out of reality by yourself, have at it. Do something you love for the sake of yourself. And that is a form of self-love because you are taking care of yourself. And it's also important to gain that self-love because it builds on your self-confidence. You want to wake up feeling your best, and you want to step outside wherever you live, and know that you're giving it your all. It may not be your best, but you're trying. Loving yourself and confidence are directly correlated, and taking care of yourself inches you closer and boosts that confidence. Because when you love yourself, you often feel better about yourself and don't allow things coming from the external environment to break your confidence easily. Not only that, you owe it to yourself to be loving. There will be times where there will be no one to give you that love, so the best thing you can do is receive love by taking care of yourself. You know how you work, and you're probably the only person who knows that perfectly. Some people may understand how you work and operate, but it's truly only you that knows every little detail. And you should use that information on yourself and allow yourself time to reflect on different ways in which you could take care of yourself to try and maximize your happiness. Because when you're happy, it sets off a domino effect in your life. You begin to even rub that happiness off on others, and hopefully that effect just keeps on going. The point I'm trying to make here is, if you give yourself a chance to love yourself, it changes your whole life, from how you communicate with others, or just as little as walking. Many differences can slowly make a new person, and this all happened because you changed how you cared for yourself. Start by doing the little things. Give yourself a break from school or work. Give yourself time to focus on your thoughts. Give yourself some breathing room before you continue to grind out a task. Be mindful that it's your body and mind that is the operation that you constantly are with on the daily, and understand what you can do to lessen the burnout, but at the same time, discipline yourself. Another point I would like to talk about is to not seek the love elsewhere to fill that void. It is possible for this to happen, and it's when you constantly chase for new highs, once you get out of a terrible low and almost feels like a dopamine rush. Your brain wants to seek out love before you can even get a chance to recover from that new low. It's important before getting a chance to love someone else to be honest with yourself and ask yourself if you truly love yourself. Being there for yourself makes a world's difference when finding and seeking out love, because now you're not just out there scrambling to fill the void. You're taking your time to choose someone who will not fill that void because you've already filled it, but rather add on to the love you have for yourself, and of course, you would be doing the same for them. Choosing yourself first is a process that flows positively through everything else that you do, and that makes the quality of life much better. So that's why I think loving yourself is the most important thing a human being can do for themselves. Embrace the struggle of finding your peace and keep at it, and eventually you will find it. It may take days, some people even hours, and others years and decades, but you must keep going forward. Keep striving to become a better version of you, and that starts by loving yourself. I want to thank you all for watching this video. It's different from what I usually upload, but I wanted to write an essay and put it in a video format that would be a challenge and outside my comfort zone. I hope I did a good enough job for you to subscribe and hopefully keep coming back to support me and learn something from my videos. Thank you. Bye for now.